Yeah, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be discussing about financial analysis for watermelon production, specifically for an acre of land without irrigation. So initially I wrote budget, but it's not only budget because budget only comprises of the total estimated cost for particular production. But today we'll be discussing about the total cost, the expenses for producing watermelon in 1 acre of land, and then we'll calculate our revenue. We'll do the revenue analysis also to know maybe we are at the edge of being profitable or being at loss. So we'll first start with the land preparation. So as you all know that first thing in cultivating watermelon is the land preparation. So the land has to be prepared well, as I said in my last video, my past videos about land preparation. So so the first one, that land preparation that we have to put on budget, is the land clearing. So, and meanwhile, before I proceed, all these calculated values are subjective to your particular area you are in Nigeria. So these values might varies depending on the in the area you are, and the value of the personnel you are employing to your farm also. So now for me here, for my own area here, so the total estimated value for land clearing for 1 acre of land is 50,000 naira. So when we call these people, or these specialized local clearer to come for the clearing, so this is the estimated value they will collect for the land clearing. Then we'll go on to the plowing and bed making. Your plowing, you can use you can apply mechanization for your plowing, and you can also use manual plowing also. So then, and the bed making, for to be able to lose the soil so that there will be a soil aeration, and the plant, the roots of the watermelon plants will be able to penetrate in depths of the soil. So this one is calculated to be at the value of 30,000 naira. So then we have our subtotal, which is accumulated to 80,000 naira. So that is 50,000 plus 30,000, which accumulate to be 80,000 naira. Then we'll come to our second budget, which is the seed planting and chemicals. So for our seed, I will recommend we should use an hybrid watermelon seed for high productive, for high yield, and low cost of production. So the watermelon we have, I would recommend using Biggie F1. So it's a hybrid seed marketed and produced by Cook 99. So you can actually Google it if you want to know more information about Cook 99. So it is Cook is the spelling cook99.com. So you see more information about any seed, any type of vegetable seeds you want to buy. So, and you see their contacts today. So just go search this, browse this out, cook99.com. Then you see more information about this company. Thank you. So back to our budget. So we have this to be estimated around 55,000 naira. So then we are using cause a pack, that is a piece, a sachet of Big F1 contains 40 gram of watermelon seeds, and this 40 gram of watermelon seeds is estimated to be 800 numbers of seed. So you have to use 5 sachets, which is accumulated to be 55,000 naira. So then we come to our fertilizer. So the fertilizer we have to use urea, NPK 15, and our foliar fertilizer. So if I proceed with this intensive fertilizer, it is very advisable and recommended to apply organic manure to the farmland before planting. So it's very advisable, so as to to let the soil, to let nutrients to be available for the uptake for the plant uptake at the seedling stage, at the very early germinating stage of the plant. So you have to apply organic manure. You can, but the one that will advise most farmers, be it the beginner or the intermediate or any advanced farmer, that should use to apply poultry dung. So the poultry dung, which is all these layers, all these poultry beds, so they are dungs. So it's very, very advisable to use that. So because it contains the high nutritional content that plants can uptake for their growth stage, for their growing stage. So for the synthetic, this urea will be should be applied not at the very early stage. So that's why I said you should apply what's it called, this poultry dung at the early stage, before planting, pre-planting. So then maybe after 2 weeks of planting, after 2 weeks of sowing, then we can now introduce our urea fertilizer, so as to to make the growth fast. So then we'll get for you our urea fertilizer. The quantity that we'll apply will be the 3/4 of the 50 kilograms, a bag of that urea, a bag of the urea. So to optimize cost, and then to optimize the cost and to reduce the quantity, because it has to be moderate, you grab, so it must not be excessive. So to reduce the let the application rate to be moderate, you will need just 3/4 of the 50 kilogram of urea. Then to our NPK 15 15 15. So NPK 15 15 15 means we'll have the nitrogen rate of 15%, of 15, phosphorus of 15, and potassium of 15. So there will be of the same rate. So this also the quantity we'll need for this is also 3/4 of the 50 kg bag. So and this should be applied at the intermediate stage. That means the stage at which the watermelon plants are started to introduce flower, though they are not yet flowering, but you see the bud start to emerge. It will emerge. So it shows that flower is already coming. So that's when you apply the NPK 15 15 for better growing level, and to make the root to be more rigid to the soil, to develop the rooting system, and to boost the flowering of the plant. So then for additional content, it's just like having rice, everything still on your food. Then you need some supplement on it, like shaking, everything like that. So the supplements on this fertilizer, for the fertilizer, is this foliar fertilizer. So this foliar fertilizer always come in a liquid form. So they're always in a liquid form. We have the green foliar fertilizer and the red foliar fertilizer. So the one that I do apply is this one, D-I-Grow. So D-I-Grow. So that is one I do apply. D-I-Grow. We have D-I-Grow green. You have D-I-Grow green and D-I-Grow red. So this green is for the vegetative stage. So when they are still young, that they haven't started flowering, they're still within the green leaves. So that's when you apply your green foliar fertilizer. So this one, it contains the ammonia or the nitrogen, so that is needed for plants. So then so it also boosts the growth of the watermelon. So it makes it grow fast and it looks fresh. So when you see a farm from afar, the green, it will be more green. Like you see that this one is so green. It's a foliar fertilizer that helps with that. Then we have our foliar fertilizer red, so which is the D-I-Grow red that I do use. Though there are many other foliar fertilizer you can use, but the one that I do use and recommend that is very, very effective is this Diagro Red. So it contains this potassium and little phosphorus. So this one helps with the flowering and fruit formation. So the fruits won't be like, when the fruit's supposed to be spherical in shape, now be bringing this cylinder, this irregular type. So so that it won't reduce the marketing value of the fruit. So we have to apply foliar fertilizer already. So we need this grain in that. You see I wrote 2 underneath. So this 2 means we need 2 quantity of this, the 2 quantity of foliar grain, then the 2 quantity of foliar red. So all these that we've mentioned, it was estimated, it was calculated to be at a value of 60,000 naira for all these fertilizers that we will need. So then we move on to our pesticides. So pesticides to be used, I do recommend using Imifos. Can see Imifos. So Imifos is very, very, very effective. So it kills all these white flies. Even before the introduction of white flies in your farm, it actually prevents also. It prevents white flies, it prevents aphids, spider mites, and all those type of various insects that cause a big damage in the farm. So then I'll move on to our fungicides. So the fungicides I do use and I recommend is Fungufos and Ridomigod. So this one serves as a both preventive and curative, but this serves more for curative. So these are applied to prevent and or to cure all these fungi disease like downy mildew, powdery mildew, and all those other fungi disease. So then we move on to our herbicides. And herbicides, this one should be used before planting at all. So they just serve as a pre-emergence. So before the emergence of weeds, so it kills. So the one that I will recommend most is the systemic herbicides, not the contact. So it's will be able to kill all the seeds, all the weed seeds remaining in the soil. So there won't be early emergence of weed when you plant. So before weed will emerge, so maybe your plants will have grow to some stage. So before weed emerges. So this one I'll recommend you using what is it called? Let me remember the name. Touchdown. Yes, Touchdown. So touchdown is very, very effective as a systemic herbicide. So this one should be applied before planting. After all the land preparation, after everything has been prepared, then there's when you apply your touchdown. Then move on to all these are calculated to be around 35,000. Then you move on to labor for planting. You see I asterisk it, so it's a choice. You might do the planting yourself, and you might hire a laborer for the planting. So this one in my own area, it is estimated to be around this cost 10,000. So the subtotal for everything is 150,000 naira. So now the maintenance and operations, then we have our fertilizer and pesticide application. I take this also is a choice. You can do it yourself, you can apply, so you can hire a laborer for it. So these are the cost of 15,000 naira. Then the labor for maintenance, maybe you will need someone that will just be helping to maintain, but it's not advisable. You should be in your farm every time, 24/7. On a light time, but it's not 24/7, but at least most times you must be present in your farm. So to avoid story that touches the heart. So this one should be around 10,000 naira. Then move on to the subtotal of everything like this will sum to 25,000 naira. So all these are a choice. So for a good optimization, it is necessary that you cut off all this for you to do your thing. But if you know that you are kind of a lazy type, so you can just add it to your budget. So harvesting and packaging, then our labor for harvesting will be around 15,000, maybe hire a laborer for the harvesting. Then transportation to the market market location. So in my own area, from where I plant to the market location is 30,000. And see, I asterisk this because it's subjective. So then the subtotal will be around 45,000. So for everything, so the summation of everything is 45,000 for the harvesting and packaging. Then move on to our marketing and sales. So marketing and sales. So the sales commission with around 50,000 is subjective. It depends on the the person that helps. Maybe it might be the one that sells it direct. It might give it to a middleman, but this one also is subjective depending on the price of the value of the middleman, and based on negotiation, sure. So this one sum up to 50,000 naira. So the miscellaneous expenses maybe like backup, anything that happens maybe during the time of harvest and everything like that. So the miscellaneous expenses be around 30,000 naira. So you just have to put this one, apart for some way in case of necessity you grab. So the subtotal will now be accumulated to 80,000 naira. So now the total estimated expenses, that is the total estimated expense for everything, like from land preparation, seed planting, chemicals, maintenance and operation, harvesting, packaging, marketing and sales was now submitted to be 380,000 naira. So approximately 400,000 naira. So 400,000 naira will be the total cost for watermelon production on 1 acre of land. So that's about the cost of production. Then we'll move on to the revenue analysis. So the revenue analysis, the estimated amount of yield per acre. So specifically for BKF1 under GAP, that is under Good Agricultural Practices, will give us 35 tons per acre. So so under a good management, whereby no any other factors affecting it, so everything goes smoothly, so we will realize 35 tons per acre of land. So and then the estimated average weight per fruit. So for each fruit, it has an average weight of 10 kg. So some might be bigger than 10 kg, some might weigh above 10 kg, and some might weigh below 10 kg. But the average will be around 10 kg as estimated. So the total estimated number of fruits per acre under Good Agricultural Practice will now be 3,500 fruits. So we're supposed to realize 3,500 fruits per acre of land. So the average selling price for watermelon from farmer to middleman or to consumer, so it will be around 1,000 naira. So now the total estimated revenue will not be what? 3 million naira. So provided there are some other factors that affect the fruits, so we have to deduct 500 to be factors, the external factors that we might not know that might affect the fruits, maybe during transportation or during storage and everything like that. So we now times the 3,000 fruits times 1,000 and give us the the value of 3 million naira. So our net income will not be the estimated revenue from the estimated expenses. That will be revenue from the expenses, which is 3 million. Deduct 400,000 naira from 3 million, which gives us the net income of 2,600,000 naira. So our net income, our estimated net income under Good Agricultural Practice, that means provided everything goes smoothly, no external factor affecting it. So our net income will be what? 2,600,000, which gives us a profit. So the profit is like times 6 of the estimated expenses. So the cost, so it will give us returns of 6 times the cost of production. So you can see that watermelon is a very profitable farming, so that one can actually enjoy and embark on. So for more information or inquiries and any other things that you need to know, so you can just put it on the comment section, and I will definitely reply to it immediately. So don't forget to subscribe and like the video. You can actually follow me on TikTok also, so everything will be under the description. Thank you very much and have a nice day.